Here's the bottom of my 7-foot bed. 7 feet is actually too big, but what happened was I made a mistake and planted this currant bush here, and so I needed to put the path on this side of it, and so that's how I wound up with a 7-foot bed. And then we got a little flower bed in here, and we've got some volunteer garlic. We've got 7 currant bushes, and we've got, I think, 9 parsleys, and my asparagus bed, and then we've got a dozen kale, and then in the back we've got leeks running all the way up to the top, and then interspersed with the leeks we've got volunteer poppies and volunteer borage, and then my rhubarb, and then this is the potato bed. I don't know if you can see, there's a potato plant there, and we've got 2 rows of potatoes going up to the top, and then these are the 7-foot 180 degree sprayers, and then we've got 5-foot 20 gallon per hour sprayers on the other side to fill in the gaps in between these overlapping 180 degree semicircles. And it sort of mostly works, although I did make a mistake in the way I connected these. You can see they're not really a proper 180. And then we got another flower bed in here, just starting up, and then my tools and equipment here. And then over here, this bed hasn't really been touched yet. And then somebody gave me these poor tomato plants, and they're not happy. And somebody gave me these raspberries, so I thought, what the heck, I'll stick them in the ground. And then I've got this fencing set up, so I'll put beans on this side, and then I'll put pickling cukes over there, and maybe start a squash down here. I'll let the squash wander down along here, but it's still too cool for all that. And then I got a few leftover leeks, and then I put chard seed in there, but none of it's come up yet. And then you can see there's a bit of a gap in my irrigation here, so I've got to fix that today. Anyway, and then I dug a trench, and then a friend helped dig it even deeper and straighter, and that's going to go all the way around. So I've got it now on three sides of the rectangle. I've got it going over there, and the bottom here has yet to be done. And then the boards need to be positioned properly. So I just got this first one here. I don't know if you can see that. That's plugged in there with a stake. Anyway, that's how it is as of 22nd of May. So we got a good start on the season.